Hi, everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So, this man must be the most, I don't even know what word to use. It's either he's very honest, has a lot of audacity, or he's just delusional, or all three of those things intertwined. Because he was on one of the Pop the Balloon shows, the ones that features the older generation or the senior citizens. So, let's get into a few clips that I saw from the show.
How good are you at house cleaning
Excellent.
and cooking?
Excellent. I'm a country girl. My dad had a farm. I was raised on a farm. We had chickens. We had pigs. Yeah, and I want to really get back to that again, actually. I just bought a house in August and getting chickens, goats, probably some ducks. But I love to
Be
clean.
willing to just stay home and not work?
I don't work.
Oh, that's
I'm
outstanding.
retired. Yeah, I don't work.
Okay.
Don't plan on going back. Nope.
You're going to be the provider.
I'm looking for work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you used to do?
Recyclables,
Okay.
janitorial,
Okay.
skills I picked up. I've done some time, a substantial amount of time,
Time doing what?
incarcerated.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to specify.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Very good. Any question?
Name is Rocky. I'm 53 years old, and I've never been married, but I do have 9 children
Oh, wow.
by 9 different women.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Around.
That's,
Yeah.
you got some stories to tell.
I don't know most of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
You don't know most of what?
the children.
Oh.
Children.
Okay.
Yeah.
She had a balloon, she busted.
You own your own home?
No.
Oh.
No.
Are there any of your children that you are close with?
No.
May we ask why are you not close with any of the ones that you know?
They're just kids. Somebody had them.
But they were part of you.
I didn't ask for them.
Okay.
No.
Okay. You were holding on to your heart though, so tell us why.
She's a beautiful woman.
Oh, bless your heart.
Yeah.
If she broke yours. Tell us why you broke his heart.
Well, I really would love. It's important to me for you to have a relationship with your family, with your children. It is.
What would that have to do with us?
It shows me that you care, especially about someone that's your blood
I
relative.
couldn't care about them if I don't know them.
Okay.
Okay. Name, age, and what do you like to do for fun?
I'm Rocky. I'm 53. I guess fun stuff is pretty much over. Maybe TV and eating. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you cook? You like to eat. Do you cook?
Kinda, but a woman needs to be the one doing the cooking and the cleaning.
You must have a lot of money.
Actually, I don't.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's going to be a deal breaker.
What I might do is I think I do have one. I think I'm a good host. Yes, I definitely do. I have a heartbreaking device. I don't want you to do it yet.
Okay.
But let all these answers marinate, because you might have to break one.
As I was saying, he must be the most honest guy I've ever met because most of the times they don't tell you the truth about themselves. Some people will fake a whole personality until you are in the relationship with them before you know the kind of people they are. Others will lie about who they truly are, but this guy laid everything on the table. So a part of me is like, is it that, Priscilla, you're not used to honest people? Or is it that because he's been able to have 9 women, because the second woman was okay with him having a child with another woman, the third woman was okay with the first 2, the fourth was okay with the first 3, and so on and so forth, right? So he's become very bold He's become very bold that he believes that it doesn't matter at what point he is in his life, he can get any woman he wants because he is used to getting women who don't ask questions about it. They don't mind if he has kids. Not only does he have multiple women who has his children, but he's one of those guys who moves from place to place. He comes into your life. The moment you get pregnant, he's out or he has multiple women who take care of him. So he's used to that. I don't know. Or he just has a lot of oxygen and audacity. I know I keep saying I like it when they tell the truth, but how would you explain this one? Because this guy to me is a walking red flags checklist. Been to jail, check. Don't take care of his kids, check. Delusional, check. Homosexual, check. Run away from him, check. I want to know what you think about this. So let's get into what people had to say, and I'm going to come back and talk some more. Thank you.
Watched this whole episode of Pop the Balloon so you don't have to, and took notes about this crazy man right here named Rocky. Okay. So first of all, he is 53 years old. He's never been married. He has 9 kids at least, but he thinks he might have up to 12. He has 9 baby mamas. He wants more children. But he doesn't think that they are his biblical responsibility to take care of. He is also a felon. So his trade, because he was felon, was, janitorial services, which is nothing wrong being a janitor. You know what I mean? But all right, the money is, there. He has no house. He wants someone who cooks and cleans for him, right? The things that he likes to do for fun is eating and watching TV. He likes his women to be subjugated, quiet, know her role, non-challenging, and can still earn a few bucks. And he also mentioned that he has no money. He drinks more alcohol than he does water, and his organs are bad. And during most of the hour, he went back and forth with everyone on the panel. Yeah.
The children.
The children.
Okay.
Yeah. She had a balloon sheet busted.
Auntie is worried. She is just like, she's not even concerned as far as in like looking for a companion at this moment. She's just looking like, honey, how can what's going on? She's deeply concerned. Because let's be real, this is right here is a prime example of a little boy inside of a grown man's body. Okay? Because Rocky, you're 50 who? And you don't, and then he's referring to his children as the children. There's so many red flags being thrown left and right. Do you see Buddy next to him? You see how he is just gagging at this. This is just entertainment at the first hand. Rocky is the most selfish, narcissistic thing I have ever seen since Diddy. How can you be so detached from something that came from you? That's insane. Rocky, you don't need to be nowhere near this show at all. Pop the what? Pop the who? No, this is not for you. You don't need, if you can't take care of your 9 children that he impregnated any and everybody that came his way, okay? If you can't take care of the people that you are responsible for, what makes you think that you got a good chance with this man? Don't have anything to offer. This is somebody's little boy up here, somebody's little boy, and I feel bad. And she was so kind, like bless her heart. You know, when you watch Pop the Balloon with the seniors, like they are so sweet and just try to be so understanding. Baby, if he was younger, oh honey, they would let his behind have it. But wait, there's more from Rocky. Watch this next clip.
You own your own home?
No.
Oh.
No.
Are there any of your children that you are close with?
No.
May we ask why are you not close with any of the ones that you know?
They're just kids. Somebody had them.
But they were part of you.
I didn't ask for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You were holding on to your heart, though, so tell us why.
She's a beautiful woman.
Oh, bless your heart.
She broke yours. Tell us why you broke his heart.
Well, I really would love. It's important to me for you to have a relationship with your family, with your children. It is.
What would that have to do with us?
Yeah, Rocky said, what does me being a deadbeat has to do with us? What does that have to do with us? What so what? I don't know them. What does that mean? Tell me what y'all think about Rocky. This episode is crazy. Like, the seniors edition it can get a little crazy. It's not as disrespectful as the young version is, but tell me what y'all think about this whole thing.
I have a question for the Red Pillars. Aren't you terrified? Having watched the video of Rocky from Pop the Balloon? Because that's what your future holds. It's terrifying. I know you've seen the video by now, but Rocky's standing there in the Pop the Balloon lineup. The woman approaches him and starts asking him questions. I'm like, oh, okay. Every answer he gave, it gets worse. He's got 9 children. He's saying he didn't even ask for them. He doesn't know them. F those kids, basically. He spent a lot of time incarcerated. He's talking about he hasn't really got that much money. He's also saying he doesn't own his own home. Every single thing this woman asked him, just to try to learn more about him, his answers got progressively worse. And I just thought, doesn't being a red pillar impact your life in ways that you probably didn't even know? Because it's very clear to me, Rocky doesn't seem to be, and it's not a skit. I should say this, it's not a skit. I thought it was a skit, so I wasn't taking it seriously, only for me to go to the comments and realize, like, this is not a skit. Rocky is like a real person living a real life, apparently, and this is not a skit. So if I was a red pillar, I'd be watching this terrified, because this is what your future holds. It's very clear to me that Rocky doesn't really like women. He doesn't like his own children. He doesn't really seem like he likes himself, but he very much is on this show looking for a nurse with a purse. I was also very confused when he said he was 53 years old, because, sir, you do not look 53. You look a lot harder, like older than that. But I guess that's what happens when, you know, life isn't kind to you because you haven't been kind to it. So yeah, I'm just wondering whether, like, the men have watched this show and thought to themselves, oh my God, this is what my future holds. Because if I was a red pillar, I would watch that and I would be terrified.
How good are you at house cleaning?
Excellent.
And cooking?
Excellent. I'm a country girl. I was raised on a farm. We had chickens. We had pigs. I just bought a house in August. But I love to cook.
Be willing to just stay home and not work?
I don't work.
Oh, you're going to be the provider. I'm looking for work. I've done some time.
Here, this is 53-year-old Rocky. He is unmarried, unemployed. He has 9 kids by 9 different women, and he doesn't even have a relationship with his children. This is the level of audacity that some of these men have. For him to be asking, like, what do you bring to the table? Do you cook and do you clean? And she's right there. Yes, I cook and I clean, and I had cows and chickens and I had my own house. He's right there. I don't know. Oh, you don't? He's not looking for love. He's looking for a nurse with a purse. Now, all of a sudden, at 53, this unmarried man has been moving through life with all these women, and not one of them was good enough to marry? No. You want somebody to make sure you go to the doctor and you take your meds. I'm sure that man would love nothing more than to bring his trash bag full of clothes over to your new home while he puts his foot up on your table, drinking all the beer out of your fridge. It's okay if a man doesn't have everything together, but girl, nothing? What can that man do for you? And I'm not just talking about money. He doesn't even have a relationship with his own children. What does that say to you about how he treats people that he's supposed to love? The last thing that man wants is commitment, but he does need some help.
Excellent.
And cooking.
Excellent.
All right, so the question is this. If a man isn't working, if a man doesn't have any money, should he be dating? Should he be looking to date? And it goes both ways. If a woman doesn't have any money, doesn't have anything going on for herself, should she be looking to date? I don't think so. People who don't have them life together certain ways, you shouldn't be looking to date. You should be working on yourself. Listen, there's a blessing in approaching a relationship when you're in good shape. It means that you can support somebody else in the right way, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. If you're not there, what's the point? No, this man in this video went on further to ask this woman if she would stay home. because he's looking for a traditional wife. And she said, yes, I actually don't work. I'm retired, you know, I just bought a house and I have, you know, chickens and eggs and I want to live a farm life like that. The man went on to say that he doesn't work. He's looking. And that it's hard because he has been incarcerated. He did a substantial amount of time. Wait, what? Wait, you need to get your life sorted out, brother. You're not supposed to be on a dating show. But my question is this. Why is she still talking to him? Women, ladies, are we that desperate that when we see red flags, when we see these red flags, red flags, ding, 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 train line, red, the train a pass, you have to stop. The train is about to pass. It's going to hit you. It's going to kill you. Make the train pass. Stop. Because why? Why would she still be talking to him? It just don't make any sense. Him do have a job. Him have a record. And obviously, I don't even think he'd probably have nothing. What's the sense? You need to go sort out your life, brother, man. Plus look on him. Anyways.
Yeah, so there was this video of this lady a few weeks ago who was saying that we have to start telling men the truth. A lot of men were not happy with it because she said if they are ugly, tell them they are ugly. I'll probably post that video a few hours after this one. The first auntie was trying to be nice, she was trying to be polite, but this guy, he doesn't care. You know, he doesn't care about your niceness or your politeness. He doesn't deserve any niceness because he's not nice. The second auntie was direct. Do you cook because you like to eat? You know, that's the type of honesty that we have to be on when it comes to most of these men, because most of us have been conditioned, myself included, to be nice to men, but they are never nice to us. You know, if a guy meets you and he thinks you are not attractive, he wouldn't hesitate to tell you you are not his type. You know, if he finds you unattractive and he's using you as a means to an end, he doesn't mind using you for as long as he wants. And when he's in the relationship with you, he doesn't mind treating you bad. That's how bold they are. That's how they advocate for themselves. That's how they put themselves first in all things. And I feel like women should start doing that. Like the second auntie, the first one was nice, although she also stood on business. You know, she'll be very nice with you, but still she'll be like, no, I'm not dealing with you. But the second one, she will tell you how it is. You know, you're not good in bed. You're going to know about it. You know, you must be cooking and cleaning because you're an adult. You're going to know about it. I'm not going to be nice to you. I'm not going to pamper you or cuddle your feelings. Because you've had that all your life, and that's the end result of it. If you've had all these women who never told you the truth about yourself, and you've been moving through life like that, just like the other lady said, the red pillars must see this one, so they will know how they are going to end. You know, sleeping with multiple women, having children, abandoning them, living life recklessly, going to jail, coming back and expecting the same treatment from women, that is not going to be it for you. When you get to that age, you are most likely to be very single. And no woman is going to shelter you, feed you. You're not going to come and leech off any woman. Get your life in order. Dating is not going to solve it for you. Like one of the ladies said, if you don't have money, don't date. Whether you're a man or a woman, you don't have money, you don't have your life in order, don't do it. You know, because most of the times these men, they are not going to be abused. But as for women, if you find yourself in a relationship where you don't have your shit together, you are most likely to be abused. Go ask the stay-at-home moms. They'll tell you the truth. There's so many stories about it. I'm not saying all of them, but most of them will tell you that they struggle in those relationships and those marriages because this man is calling the shots. And sometimes they are being forced to take that role by men who just want them beneath them. All right. And that's why most women fight for their independence and financial freedom. And, you know, so it's a very long topic, but all I'm taking from this is we need to stop coddling men's feelings and let them know the truth. Stop sheltering them. Stop giving them food. They have made a mess of their lives and they must go and fix it. Do you understand me? But anyway, I'm going to post that lady's video a few hours after this one because I saw that a lot of you engaged with the second video I posted yesterday. I didn't think people were going to watch it, but you all came out and you showed me a lot of love. I really, truly appreciate you. So I'm going to bring the second video later. But anyway, let me know your thoughts about all of this and I'll see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves and one another. Bye.